The date is 1:16 p.m. on November 12th, 2022. Yeah, 1:16 p.m. This reading is for Capricorn. Doesn't matter where it is in your placement, really, but it kind of does. If it's in your moon. Oh no. Are you still there? Good. If it's in your moon placement, it's about your emotional state. If it's in your sun placement, it's your soul talking to you. If it's your ascendant, it's where you're going. If it's your north node, your moon, or your south node and your north node, letting go and receiving. And if it's your Venus, it's your love, your wife. If it's your Jupiter, it's your husband. Okay? Figure out where Capricorn is in your chart. And if it's about yourself and your finances, it'll probably be in your first house or in your second, third, fourth, all of it. Remember, I normally do all the signs as different archetypes and stuff. I don't really do them here as zodiac signs. So I'm doing these 12 for a reason, and then after that, we're going to go back to the other one, and then we're going to do the layers, okay? I again do not want to be doing this reading because I've been feeling a really heavy fucking, not heavy, but like, girl, yeah, Indy, but it nothing. Like, I've been feeling like a wildfire that keeps dimming and going back on for an hour now. And when I sat down and I'm like, okay, what is this about? I started channeling a conversation between Capricorn. Wait, was this here the other day? That it was like, you can see. Yeah. Fucking fuck, dude. Like, how am I supposed to... How am I supposed to put this over here when I don't have room for any of this? You're like, oh, be more professional, Sophie. Be more this, be more that. You have a reputation. You have to do this. You have to do that. I'm like, bro, I live in a 12, barely 12-foot fucking box. Like, how much professional do you want? Like, what the fuck? You're literally sitting on a rose quartz crystal, leaning against a Dollar Tree tree. Anyway, when I was asking what this is about, and I was like, should I even do this? Should I not? I was hearing a conversation between a Capricorn, like a boss. It looked like a Baphomet, but like all over corporations. There was like one in charge, right? And I'm like, well, what are they doing? And they're like, they're not in charge. They're connecting the in charge people with the not in charge people. And I'm like, okay, why? Well, what is this then? And then the bosses who were like whipping everybody in this vision I saw, they were making everybody make everything more perfect. And then I felt it from the boss's perspective, the employee's perspective, and the little bathy creatures. Like maybe each company has an oracle or psychic or something I don't know about. Hey, Goddess Nora, good afternoon. Hope you're well. I don't know what they were doing in these buildings. Okay, they were very corporate, yuppie, khaki wearing pants. But I saw them, and there was a Baphomet creature in each building. It was like their online psychic or something. And these bosses were forcing everybody else to make what they made, and then they're like, make it better. And the people were exhausted and like, we can't make it any better. The boss is like, I can see it, make it better. And they're like, why don't you make it better? I can see it. And then they're all fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. And then I'm feeling it from all the different aspects of them. And I went, whoa, wait a minute. And I turned it around and I started talking to like the world and the tapestry. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I saw the entire thing turn into a fucking painting that went across the entire wall, everywhere. Like everything turned into a tapestry that was like hanging from the ceiling and it's just flowing. And then three women turned it around to the other side and they're like, look. And from the underneath the tapestry, it was like this. So the tapestry was flowing like this. And then the three women went like this and turned it like this. And they're like, now look. And then something kept going like this, trying to come here and like dance on the tapestry. And then the people kept pushing it down into the abyss. They're like, nope. Because what they wanted here was suffering. So every time something came in to be like, they went, and then that light went. And I sat there and I'm like, what is this about? They're like, sacrifices. I'm like, these people sacrifice things that they're there to help them. And they're like, yeah. Perfect can be perfect. God gives them something and they're like, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And they're like, get rid of it. Give us another one. And then God's like, nope. What I saw, and like, I felt anger. I felt a primordial phoenix. Like, I heard a screaming bird in my head being like, ah. And then, like, these gods and all these people were looking at this one species and they're like, why do they keep doing this? And all this because of this vision that tendrilled out from people in an office building trying to constantly redo something, but they're stealing from other people. So they have no idea what they're doing. They're just stealing copy papers, faxes, briefcases, and then their bosses are whipping them saying, make it better. But if you flip it around, it's all about some kind of a sacrifice, some kind of light, some kind of sacrifice, and then to maintain a status quo of suffering. I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? Part of the Capricorn reading. I don't want to do readings. Just do it. No. Oops. It's been a day, and I haven't been awake that long, where the fates, the universe, God, the Most High, the Lord, including Baphomets all over the world, and a bunch of dark magicians, they're looking like little ants to me in the palm of my hand. And then at the same time, I'm sitting next to God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit and all these beings, and then all of them are sitting in their hands. And I'm like, and then I'm the playing field holding these gods, and then these gods are like behind the playing field. And it keeps fractaling out and out and out. But if I go like this to it, it's a playground of suffering with people sacrificing things. And then these three fates were like, what did you sacrifice recently? I'm like, I had to let go. I gave Lily away to another place. I gave Tux to my niece, gave a bunch of stuff away. And I've just been reorganizing, cleaning, and redoing everything. And they're like, what has it done? I'm like, pain. It's given me a lot of pain. And they're like, can you process that pain without a heart space? I'm like, no, it turns into anger and rage, obviously. And they're like, look at the world. And I went, oh, they keep sacrificing shit to make their lives better over and over. They give up addictions, they pick up addictions, they sacrifice people, places, things, memories, children, the light, goodness in their own being. So much that they can't remember what it felt like to feel. And when they were showing me all this and that, by the way, I'm like channeling and doing this for you. The real me, the like little nice and innocent me, she's like asleep in here. So just don't worry about it. I'm good at what I do. These people, these energies and these gods, right? They're sacrificing things. And what are they getting? Pain. They could transmute that pain into something, but they need a heart space. They can't open their heart space because there's so much pain every time they get near it that they're like, oh, what is this feeling? The Leo son of a bitch that stole all of my things, including my pets years ago, that massive, horrible injustice that was one door closing, another opening, and no door opened, no other window opened, nothing, has been a burning sword of truth in my hand. The only sacrifices and justices you guys need to make for yourselves or for the world is for yourselves to be better people. Not sacrificing other people, children, animals, gods, histories, architecture, structures, or anything else for a new playground for you to shit on. So, this entire concept of sacrificial things and dark magicians is so primitive that it's almost laughable to even discuss. Get out of my fucking playground. The entirety of people worshiping gods, good or evil, and then enacting based on their behalf is a construct of a human mind that is enfeebled in the sense of dignity within itself, that it cannot open its heart space, so it gives the keys of its heart to a God. And that God says, sacrifice for me. And they do. But what they don't realize is the God they sacrifice for is on this side, wanting them to stay in suffering. So he says, give Lily up. A new life is coming. I give Lily up. The God says, fuck you. Because that's not God. It's a false God. The real God doesn't ask you to sacrifice anything, nothing other than your own need to control your life because of fear. The real God says, trust. The false God says, manifest. The magician says, I hold the power. The high priestess says, I am the conduit. You hold nothing. I am the flow. You're a pebble in my way. It's a battle, isn't it? Where people think it's God versus the devil, but it's people within themselves. Because gods aren't petty enough to fight human battles for them. Bless you and thank you. Karma is a complicated topic that is really inexplainable. Even if I attempted to explain it to you, it would make no sense because you don't, and I say this respectfully, you do not comprehend the fabric of existence in the way where it is woven. Only three beings can comprehend that fabric. And the fourth being that can comprehend that is the one that made the fabric. So it's the Most High, the source of all creation, anywhere, the Lord of Lords, all of that. The other one are the three fates, the ones who are in charge of the tapestry. Kali, yes. There is a reason why the source of creation created something evil. There is a reason why the source of creation created death. There is a reason why the source of creation created warriors and angels with mercy who decimate cities. There is a reason why God created a matrix that is floodable from the ceiling where the skies open and wash the earth clean. There is a reason, and that reason is to test the dignity and grace of the human species. Are you all ready? Are you all ready to be like gods? Or are you petty enough to attack each other? So, this matrix that you people are trying to deconstruct and break free from It's actually trying to get you to become like gods. And you dumbasses, the majority of you, not all of you, the ones blinded by greed, evil, and envy who don't have a heart space, you guys think this is a prison. You guys think Lucifer is a devil and Baphomet's a monster. You guys think it's Jesus versus Satan. You guys think it's Archangel Michael versus the serpent. You guys are lost. You're the lost boys. How dare any of you think in any reality that the source of creation and all its children would attack anything? Even the yin yang finds a balance with the void within it. You dumbasses. Even fire dances with water. The air kisses the earth. Life and death dance in harmony. And you people think what? Michael's going to fight his sister to entertain you? Pobrecito. Muy estúpido. All this, 16 minutes of this message, this channeled information for you, okay? Karma, dark magic, black magic, evil, dark magicians, covens, people who try to harness other people's energies. Allow me to illuminate you. You have done nothing to anyone other than yourselves, your own bodies, and your own cellular structures. The joke's on all of you. Honey bunches. Okay? Karma, this object, is a crystal. It is made of vibration, energy, and sound. It was an idea within God to be all of everything. Mankind came and said, I see this something in my hand like this. And then that thing turns into this. Lo and behold, you manifested a crystal. Why didn't it just go like this? Because it takes time for that atomic structure to form into matter within the physical world. Because you are within the earth and there is a density crushing the amount of light source energy coming through the surface. Because there's rocks above your head. So, when you're doing this and you're manifesting, then this can be given to other people. That is the tapestry of unity. When you are this and you manifest this and you attack other people, what happens is those other people become permanently connected to you, and it perpetually continues through a cycle of fractalized images through wavelengths of photons, energy, and vibration that goes over and over through your system until you release that energy and learn to create to benefit all. So when you take that magic and you go, you're and get killed, bullshit with your fucking bullshit, when you're doing that clown work, pretending you're a magician or a weaver or whatever the fuck you think you are, you amateurs, when you're doing that shit, all you're doing is taking that energy and shoving it up your own asses. Whoops. Pluto is still a part of Gaia, just FYI. They can't attack you. They're attacking themselves. What you're feeling when people pretend to be attacking you, when people are attacking you, like I get attacked energetically every fucking day. You know what it is? I'm going to clarify this for you guys so fucking effortlessly. No dark magic is ever going to scare you. Look, dark magician. Auric field of every person is usually a few inches for your etheric body, your astral, your psychic, your physical, and then there's a celestial, cosmic, etc. It's like a whoop, 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 like a light bulb. Okay. When you lift up earth energy or call down sky energy to commit actions negatively or positively in the world, what happens first is get it? You literally tear apart your auric field to get to someone else's to pierce them. But by the time your arrows get to them, they're like this. Ooh, shiny crystal. Thank you. Whoops. And you guys thinking you're transmuting shit. So you're like doing bad stuff, and then you're like, oh, karma's not going to get me. I'm transmuting. Honey bunch. You didn't transmute shit. What you transmuted was your guilt and anxiety for doing bad magic into a pacification effect through chemical compounds in your body that alter your hormonal and chemical structure to give you a sense of anxiety, to numb out the sense of panic from your soul that tells you not to enact black magic. Because all it does is take your field and bends it so that the entire cosmos can see your gimpy asses that are dark magicians casting bad magic on people who don't deserve it, that you guys are fucking corrupt. The blackness flows through you. So when we feel that black magic being cast, what we're feeling, it's not our pain, babies. It's the foresight of what will happen to you guys that do the black magic. Whoops. So the next time you guys are being picked on by these people and these dark magicians and you feel that heaviness, pray to the source of creation. That source of creation has mercy on the life force spark, on the strand of light strings in the tapestry of the universe, of that light bulb that was doing shady shit to the other light bulbs around it. When you feel that attack, pray that God have mercy on the attacker. Every time. And then those of you who are constantly doing the Capricornian dark magic of taking, controlling, commanding, beautifying, and manipulating and corrupting other people's energy for your own, where you have like rings or jewelry or crystals and you're like harnessing people's souls and shit like that. You guys are ridiculous children who are pretending to be doing something, and the gods are laughing at you. They're laughing at you. Because you guys think you can take someone else's soul out of the hands of God and put it in a piece of jewelry. You guys think you can say, I claim this reading as mine, and claim it as yours as if you're taking someone else's Akashic records. You guys claim readings and things back and forth, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm claiming this. It's totally my story. It has nothing to do with any of you. All you're doing is manifesting that energy into your lives through your own movie genre, which is only relevant to your capacity to comprehend. So if someone's going to win $1 billion in a lottery ticket and a fucking card reading, and a card reader is picking up on it for some fucking reason, the spirit guides are like, yeah, you can tell them. And then some other dit, some fucking, whatever in the corner over there is like, I totally claim this reading as my own. Oh my God, suck down. The gods laugh. Like, laugh till they're crying. Because that dumb bitch that's like, oh my God, it's my reading, wouldn't even win a fucking lottery ticket for $1 scratch off because she hates herself. But she's like, oh my God, I'm gonna win $1 million. Bye. This whole thing. Oh, you want me to talk about that? Okay. This is gonna go towards pray to Mother Nora. Remember, God is a mother. We have Father God, but Father God didn't birth himself. He has a mother. Gold Goddess, those dark magicians are teaching you how to wield the light with force. Thank them. Thank them. Yeah, let him. It's not your job to get him to get up and be like, oh, get up and defend yourselves. No, fuck him. Fuck him. It's Mother Nature, survival of the fittest. Barbello, the great goddess, the man and the woman, the emanation of God, the Holy Spirit. They're not pussies. They're not going to go walk around and be like, you need help? Who the fuck helped me all these years? Nobody. Look at me now. You want me to fight the devil or God? I'll slap them both in the face. Who hurt you? Don't play with me. Don't fucking play with me like that. Don't. And you guys who are constantly hurting other people and you're like, oh, that's God's business. And God's laughing at you guys for being cruel and unkind and unsharing and ungrateful. And then the great mother, you guys are so disrespectful to God itself. Even Jesus Christ came to this earth with a mother, and he honored his mother and his wife. And for 2,000 years, you guys have been shitting on your mothers, your wives, and raping their daughters. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Only because you have a dick, you think women are bound to fucking taco wrap your dog? Off with your dicks. Off with your fucking dicks and not even a vagina on your bodies. No sex for the men. None. Be the broken chromosome creatures you are if you can't control your testosterone. And by the way, guess what? I have a penis and ovaries and I'm more man than you. Because I don't fucking rape women. I don't hate women. I'd rather punch a man in the nuts and drag him to the fucking floor and throw him down the stairs for hurting a child and a mother and a wife or a sister than to look at a man and say, no, we're going to forgive him. Nope, he was thinking with his dick, like they all do, because they can't get to their heart space. If they did, they wouldn't be beating the LGBTQ community, now would they? There wouldn't be statistics of murder and rape in the world, would they, at the hands of men? Men who are lost and think that there's only a God with a dick who made them. And even that God came to this earth and told you there is a mother. And you people still can't fathom that there is a feminine, androgynous, dual gender goddess that is the center of creation of this world. Yet you walk upon an earth made of a mother, and your father is up in the sky, waiting for the mother to give him permission to land. How funny. The art of detachment is a gift not many can handle. They can't even detach from their own gender long enough to realize what they are or aren't. I'm just really tired of it. The thing I was going to say that I'm being asked to share with you, you people with your royal bloodlines, you people who ancestors and descendants, past and future, okay, and those in the present moment and those outside the matrix. Enough is enough with your fucking men leading countries. I've had it. I fucking had it. If I have any authority in spirit or if I have any authority in this fucking world, I fucking am done with kings. If a woman, a mother, a womb bearer, or a man of androgyny and high priestess oracle level is not put into every fucking position of leadership, I'm going to have a shit fit on a galactic level you people don't even fucking comprehend. I am really fucking tired of the keys and kingdoms and rulership and decrees and contracts and oaths and covenants of this fucking world being fucking led by people who cannot carry the bloodline on their own. And you want to tell me that I have to be a man to have my own fucking kingdom or my universe? Motherfucker, you're in my fucking construct. You're in my construct. Why do I need to have a dick or a vagina to please your rules when I fucking made the paper your rules are written on? Bend your knee or get the fuck off my throne room. No men should be allowed to have any position of power other than supporting the mother. I'm telling you, man. There's a fucking statue of Goddess Sophia in Greece. She sure looks like she has a penis to me and titties. And also, hey, governments of the fucking world, get your heads out of your goddamn asses and start respecting the earth before I command that bitch to fucking eat you guys up too. Because really, you guys have an entire fucking political structure all over the world with the Illuminati and all the other ones weaving the little fucking tendrils that they stole in between each other. By the way, it's my fucking organization. Yeah, I'm getting back there soon and I'm going to change a lot of shit. But you guys have been really doing a lot of fucked up things around the world and killing a lot of really innocent people. And then the creme de la creme of all this is you guys don't even have an ambassador of the earth on the Council of the United Nations, where your nations are based on the earth, but there is no representative of the earth speaking for nature and its people. How convenient. That's going to change. You've seen the expanse, have you not? Guess who the Middle Eastern woman is that's going to be sitting on that chair? Aha, in Khanum, Abakhta, Anaqba, Madonna. I speak for the earth, and I speak for the goddess, and I speak for your father God, because they speak through me, and if I wasn't, I'd be dead already, wouldn't I? Honey bunnies, remember Amazons? Amazons, how long ago was this? What year is it? 2022? So if we go back to ancient Egypt, um, right around before, maybe like 400 years before Christ showed up, Jesus, Yeshua the Christ, son of Mary, right up to that point, including the generation before Mother Mary. Okay? Listen closely. Up until that point, the world was under the rulership of a matriarchal system. All healers and medicine practitioners, all oracles were hermaphrodites. All people who were world leaders, governors, presidents, etc., equivalents in that time, the kings, queens, pharaohs, etc., were all mothers. They had to be able to birth a child and to self replicate through parthenogenesis. They had to. It was part of the job requirement. After Jesus came, and told everybody it's about the mother and the father, the woman, and all this because the generations were starting to lose their way. It was in the timelines, and he had to come back to that point to adjust things going forward. That's why he made that sacrifice. That's why it's been distorted since then, because that sacrifice has been taken and twisted into him saying only the father, which took the power from the women, because shortly after that, the men went crazy and started raping and pillaging and killing all the women because some motherfucker in Rome or Greece and all those countries over there decided to say that Jesus was only saying the father. They omitted the mother, which turned the entire human planet for 2,000 years into a big dick energy rape planet, which destroyed the consciousness of Gaia. Lucifer is Gaia, the great mother, the great goddess, Zoe, the daughter of Sophia. Whoops, here's your fucking revelation. It's Lucifer, me. Hi, the trickster, the wisdom, the female messenger, not the male. Do you see how they've corrupted this image again so that you would think I'm the bad guy, so that you again would sacrifice the light so that you could remain in the status quo of suffering? You see it, right? I've let this go on for 42 years now. I've had enough. The world is supposed to be ruled by mothers and grandmothers. The world is not supposed to be ruled by men. That is why the world is so fucking corrupt. The goddess of love, war, beauty, and money has been desecrated. Venus was desecrated. Lucifer was desecrated. Mother Mary was desecrated. Their images were desecrated. Their worlds, their homes, their children, their bloodlines ruined. Hermaphrodites turned into monsters to be killed. Temples of the priestesses turned into places to rape and drink. Medusa turned into a serpent queen. Jesus turned into a man instead of a divine hermaphrodite, the child of God, a sun being that needs to be a hermaphrodite to function perpetually as a luminous being, because the masculine and feminine have to perpetually go like this: release and come back, release and come back, release and come back, over and over and over. These people want you to be stuck in this, or in this, or in this. Does that look familiar to you, buddy? My organization. Guess who decided to take it and pretend that they're in charge? The men. Guess whose statue they have up there? Do I look familiar to you now? Gold. My platform is about to be so big that I think there was a prophecy foretold about this, where when Jesus comes back, which he's technically in his sonships, honey bunch, he's up there right now, and we've been talking a lot. And I can guarantee you one fucking thing. A promise. I can guarantee this for you because it's already been written in Mr. JC, Jesus Christ, Yeshua the Messiah, Mother Mary, Isis, and Nana Kuan Yin. We've all confirmed this. We've all confirmed this. And if I'm wrong, I should be dead right now. Okay? I should be, smitten or smited or whatever. For the next 1,000 years, it'll be me and JC like this, teaching you guys what to do, how to do it, how to build a better place, how to function in the matrix, in the underworld and the upper world. We're going to build bridges. A new tree of life will be created. It will bloom and connect the upper and the lower world. There will be bridges. Bro, me and Kuan Yin are like this. You don't even know. You don't even know, bro. You don't even know. I love her. There will be that tree of life. The bridges have already been built. They are absolutely beautiful. They are covered in flowers and food and vines and roses. The new earth is technically your new perception of this earth. Because when JC is going to make his appearance in a few days with his sunships, they're probably going to come here and pick me up and bring me over to, I think it's upstate New York or DC somewhere. I don't know how exactly it's going to play out, but it's going to play out on a global fucking scale. So for the next 1,000 years or so, I think the prophecy you guys were told a few hundred years ago, where Lucifer and Jesus are going to walk the earth and teach the world a new age of Aquarius. And then by the next age, which is like Aquarius and I think Capricorn or something, I'm fairly certain in the contract it's supposed to be me after that, because he's going to go back up to the surface to do his thing, because down here 1 day for them up there is like 1,000 or 100 years down here. So he's going to come down here for like a day or two or maybe 3 days, I don't know, and then he's going to go back up there and then do his thing up there, and then I'm going to be over here, but like we're not going to be doing shit like this, man. Like, no, it'll be full transparency, honesty, planet Earth with empathy, dude. Like, nobody gets to lie to anybody. Ever. No violence, no raping. Everybody has free will, and you're going to be more than enough intelligent enough to know what the fuck to do and not to do. And if you have questions, you're going to be connected to the tapestry eternally, to the source of creation. You're going to be aware of that. You will have an empathic community. Everyone will be individual and sovereign. A planet Earth of fucking free will, a goddamn utopia. Oh, they do it every time, babe. Look what they fucking did to my teeth this time. You guys don't even know, man. Like, look, this world is darker than it seems. You guys think there's conspiracy theories. The fucking conspiracy theories have conspiracy theories. It's just distractions. Like, leave it be. There's so much that's going to change. There's so much. You guys don't even know. Like, why do you think Jesus has been keeping me hidden all this time for so long? Could you even imagine if I had 100,000 subscribers, the shape of the world would be in right now? Pure fucking chaos. Like, no way you guys weren't ready for me back then. Free will has to be. It has to be. God is sovereign. If individual human beings aren't sovereign in their choices, their currency, their fucking bodies, their health, then this isn't a world of God, is it? Gods made you in their likeness and image. Gods are sovereign beings. If you guys are enslaved by systems, you're not gods, are you? But you can't function without the systems because without the systems, you'd go fucking crazy. Barbarians, Mad Max world. Remember that? So you need governments, you need Saturnian things, you need Plutonian things, you need the Illuminati, you need the police, you need the military. For now, until I'm back on that fucking chair. And then I'm like, hey world, you like my new teeth? You like my sparkly sun outfit? You like my crown? Great. Now let's grow a garden. Let's dance. Let's play. Let's heal everybody physically. Let's pay all the debts off. Let's fucking heal everybody medically in all the hospitals. Um, let's kind of deal something and do something about death because you guys don't really learn from death. You just kind of grieve and then you cry and you lose pieces of yourselves. So let's fucking get rid of death and entropy and give everybody fucking eternal life everywhere on this planet because it's Gaia perpetually rejuvenating and regenerating. And the only way you can get rid of your eternal life is if you harm another living being. Seems fair to me, doesn't it? For real, Gold, like, how long have I been fighting for more than a 3-digit fucking income? 3 digits is what I get paid per month. And not even from YouTube, from the governmental disability systems that people want to tear down. Like, are you people crazy? Like, there's old people in this building who are living off of disability checks, and you guys want to fucking ruin that? Do you have any idea what it's like to not have medication? Do you have any idea what it's like to have mental illness? If you want to start hurting other people, I'll make sure God gives it to you. You guys have no idea. It's gonna be so great. Like, it's gonna be beyond fucking great. And I'm glad they waited this long, because if I was supposed to do this earlier, I would have torn the world a new asshole. But now I see it. Like, humans aren't the problem. Honey, that's what we're supposed to be. It's not just being a monk. You're supposed to be growing your own food. The way it's supposed to be is every single person born into the world is supposed to be given a car, a place to live, food, money for clothes, and a job if they like wherever they want to work, whatever they're good at, their talents or passionate, so they enjoy their job. Those are the basic 5 things: healthcare, money for food and survival, basic human dignities, a place to live, and transportation. Why is that so fucking hard? Your body's not doing too well? There's a healing center over there. It's all free. Go. You need money for work? There's a money printing place right there. Go print your money. What do you need? You're out of food? Okay, let's grow it. You're out of room to grow food? Okay, here's another plot of land. Why is the need for greed? Think about it. If there was a world leader like that to everybody in the world, and we know we have more than enough room, we just need to have somebody in charge that knows how to distribute it properly. If we actually had that, and teamwork and unity, wouldn't it really be really easy to just get along? I mean, if Bezos decided to give away his pesos, how many homes would he feed? But lo and behold, that person has a clutch on how much energy? It's weird, isn't it? It's not right. So this fucking channel message for you guys went way too fucking long. The powers that be don't want that. Honey, the powers that be are actually working for your benefit. That's how Earth is supposed to be. The only reason it isn't is because they removed me from that seat. They stole from me. I've been telling you guys for 5 fucking years. Back in 1970 something, if that's even the right decade, they stole. They stole. Not only Iran, they stole the fucking Illuminati. That's why they're covering their fucking tracks now, throwing all that stuff in the movies and trying to make it mainstream. Because they're terrified, because I remember. Why do you think they have my likeness and image in so many fucking movies, both negative and positive? Because they're trying to flood me out and wash me out and have me confused into not remembering who I am. Oh, I can't be that person. That person's a TV character. But they made that TV character to make me think that. Wake up. Hey, Garnet. I think garnets are fucking beautiful, by the way. Garnets, rubies, emeralds. Oh my God. Have you guys ever seen an emerald with the sunlight going through it? It's like being in a church with stained glass and then like the sun shines with the stained glass. It's fucking gorgeous. It's like that deep, I think the crystal is called chrome diopside. Diopside. Chrome diopside. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the most emerald green crystal I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. And then they blame the powers of principalities and the aeons and they scapegoat me as the enemy. And then they want you to be like, oh, we got to fight the serpent and sacrifice it. And then they talk shit about me and all that other stuff. And it's just like, no, that's my organization. I'm the descendant of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. It belongs to me. Remember earlier I was telling you about the bloodlines and putting penises in charge? They're trying to keep shit away from me until I grow a beard and sit there as a king Lucifer for them on a throne with a big dick so they can fucking have their pleasure because they're disgusting parasites. That's why the world has been so fucked up. Women under veils. Are you kidding me? Mother Mary covered in robes. Did you guys have no recollection of Mother Mary's connection to Venus? Did you forget that part? Whoops. They are psychopaths. They're just fucking crazy, man. Like, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea the fucking absurd sexual things they do. And then they're like using the sexual energy, or they think they're using it to do other shit. And they're like, oh, we're going to do this coven and drain the powers of Lucifer. And we're going to put other clones of Lucifer in charge. And we're going to control the Illuminati. And me and God were like, God's like, do you want me to let them do this? And I was like, let them. Let's see what they're going to do. And it's been like 600 years now, I think, that they've been doing this shit, and they've been going back and forth in time. Yeah, they are demonic, and not the good one, the good kinds, but the demons that are supposed to be deleted. These people have been going back and forth in time and altering with history and time too. They're changing timelines, or they're trying to. Which is why when I showed up here, I was supposed to be in charge. And they went back and changed the timeline, and they've been trying to kill me since I was a kid. And God's like, nope. And after this recent sacrifice, not a death sacrifice, but having to give Lily up and all of these being like my pets and stuff to go into this stage, like God showed it to me clearly. God the Father showed it to me clearly. Just wait. Just wait and see. You get like the grace that will wash over the earth, the grace is unfathomable. Unfathomable. And all of their betrayal, all of their sabotage, their theft of the Illuminati, their theft of the world structures, their theft of Iran, Iraq, France, Sweden, Turkey, Greece, Italy, Germany, Ireland, England, uh, America, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, New Schwabland, Antarctica, all these other places, these people that stole the earth from the earth, just wait. Just wait. Because I'm going to be shown as exactly who I say I am. And the person that's going to show you guys is someone you guys have been waiting for a long time. And he's going to come and go, come on. And I'm going to be like, okay. And when that happens, I'm going to be sitting back on that chair in the fucking nutty capital, probably in Italy or somewhere by their supposed Vatican. I don't know what they're doing. But I'm going to be going back there and I'm going to clean this whole fucking place up because I'm tired of it. I am so tired of it. Gaia's tired of it. God is tired of it. Jesus is tired of it. This fucking matrix is tired of it. Everybody's tired of it. And then what they want to do is constantly create light beings or trap earth angels into the earth so they can fall for the ascension trap of choosing ascension so they can be plugged into the matrix so that they can power the matrix. Because source players, our beings, earth angels, have a lot of energy. They are empathic. The matrix runs off of empathy, doesn't it? You have to feel to manifest and attract things. So they take the beings, the earth angels, and they put them in. Sorry, the crystal keeps tipping over. They put them as batteries in the matrix, basically, which is what they wanted to do with me again and again and again and again and again. So they're like, oh, high priestess, you're ascending. What they really mean is we're about to sacrifice you and use you as a battery or food for the reptilians who are very low vibing, not even the good kind of reptilians who help you heal. Comprende? So you guys are going to start seeing the deception real clearly, real soon. Especially the more you guys let yourself see my face for what it really is instead of what you see. Because remember, there's a veil placed on your sight. That is why when you're looking at me, you can sometimes see me at certain angles of light, and at others, you see something that looks like a monster, right? But in some angles, you see Sophie, you see Zoe, you see Lucy, don't you? That's their magics. Where they're like, oh, we're going to make you look like that to blame you, to gaslight you, to scapegoat you, and we're going to make the world hate you, and they're going to think you're the serpent, and that Michael has to come and kill you. And Michael's like over there, like, sis. And I'm like, what, bro? He's like, you want a latte? And I'm like, yeah. But humans on this earth are like, oh, you're Lucifer, and Michael's going to come and kill you. Bro, he's like right there right now, dude. Fuck off. Oh, girls online. Let me hold on a minute. Girls online. Hold on. Christ's blood has telltale desires that make you a target. If I don't speak up, I fucking go crazy. It drives me nuts seeing injustice, seeing anger, seeing lies. It drives me fucking nuts. Seeing people hurt, seeing the underdog being defenseless, seeing people lied to, seeing people cry, seeing people fucking pray to gods that never show up. It infuriates me. You have no idea the divine courtrooms I have trampled into and been like, what the fuck to these gods? I've gone up to Ma'at herself and been like, give me those scales right now. What do you think you're doing? They're like, how do you even measure this? And she was like, how rude. Do it better. And these people are like, no, you're full of shit. You don't have that much authority. If your God is Father God, Yahweh, and if I'm still alive right now, and the goddess of this universe is Sophia, are you following? If your God is Father God, and his son is Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ's mother is Mother Mary. This is basic common fact, right? Okay. Now, Father God, Yahweh, is also the demiurge. Okay? His mother is Sophia, the Aeon of Wisdom. The Aeon of Wisdom has at least 12 numerically, but infinitely other relatives, aspects of source consciousness who are emanations of that source, such as wisdom, truth, beauty, life, death, etc. Now, the demiurge is a construct of wisdom itself, right? Not wisdom with anything else. Jesus is a construct of the feminine Mother Mary herself, not with anyone else, right? Okay. And if I'm Lucifer or Zoe, doesn't that make your God my brother? And doesn't that make my mom both our moms? You guys do the family tree stuff, right? Someone worked this out for me. Doesn't that make me Yahweh's queen? Doesn't that make me Mother Nature, the jewel of God's eye, God's footstool, God's resting stool, God's daughter? And then doesn't that make me a descendant of Yeshua, his daughter, when he had sons too? But I'm the daughter that was hidden. I'm the Lucy, the bright and shining morning star, descendant of the morning star, and his mother, the star of the sea, Mariam. Okay? Now, who does your Illuminati have on their throne? Is it my dad, my brother, my husband, or my creation? Which one? Or my son? Think about it logically. And you people think messing with me, my world, or my people is going to do what? You think I'm going to retaliate? You think I'm going to sit here and cry forever? You think I'm going to what? I'm going to let you do whatever the fuck you're doing to my face and my body so that it's all proofed and documented in the Akasha. That way, when I go to Ma'at and I say, this is what happened, here's the documents, check it out, she can take the scales and fucking strangle you with them for taking this kingdom from me and the bloodline of Christ and then desecrating it and sacrificing the children of God to God. What the fuck? You think Yahweh wants you to sacrifice blood or spill blood or fight wars in his name? Because it's supposed to be the sun, the S-U-N. The male bastards turned it into S-O-N to make him look like a man. Jesus is technically a descendant of Isis. Mother Mary is technically a descendant of Venus, Diana, Artemis, Aphrodite, Sophia. Mary Magdalene is also connected to them in a different way. She is also a high priestess. She was an embodiment of Gaia. Okay? All very family Game of Thrones stuff. Jesus Christ was a divine hermaphrodite, made in the image and likeness of God. He was only represented as a male to create a male dichotomy structure. Instead of a matriarchy, it was put into a patriarchy because they put a beard on a goddess, like they did with me again. So I ask you to please wake up. Jesus Christ is not the sun. He is the sun, the S-U-N, the burning light, which requires masculine and feminine energies to be in perpetual fucking fusion with each other. The eternal dance of the twin flame, which illuminates the sun, which then has the sun go, and you guys get gold. But the sun, after going supernova, doesn't need to die. All it needs is the dance of the male and female again, and hope, and love, and a reason to keep doing it. When you wake up in the morning, what's your reason? When the sun never goes to sleep and never wakes up, never eats, never sleeps, never shits, never dies, never does anything, but is conscious, like a star, a consciousness floating in space in the void of existence, a focal point of consciousness floating in the void of existence. You call that space. What can you give to that consciousness that does not have a body? It is only pure light and thought and emotion and desire and intent, hope and love and beauty and all the things in existence. If it gets bored, what happens? If it loses hope, what happens? It gets dark. So how do you get a star to be eternal? Did you see the fifth element? Tell her you love her. Tell her you love her. Give her hope. Give her love. Give her truth. Give her clarity. Give her a planet where she sees people dancing, laughing, celebrating with fireworks and food and babies being pushed in carousels and carriages, flowers growing, people loving, people in love, the light of the sun floating through the trees. Instead of this fuckfest you people call Earth, with your blinded hearts and your tainted hands. I tire of this world. And I can't even fucking give up on it. Because what you guys are doing, that's causing me to feel tired of being a sun in space, is pure and utter stupidity. And God made you better than that. So, curtain calls coming soon. Not for everybody, but for some. Especially those who don't stop doing dark magic. And you guys are going to be real scared when you get to the void. And the rest of you, who are good people, be better. take that energy in the beginning of the video of being told perfection can be perfected, apply it to your kindness, apply it to your self-care, apply it to how you communicate, apply it to how you dance, apply it to how you have sex, apply it to how you eat, sleep, clean yourself, clean your house, decorate, etc. Okay? Make that more perfect. Make your makeup more perfect. Make your skin more perfect. Make your manifestations more perfect and kind. But if you're going to keep messing with dark magic, you're going to be blinded by sight, by hand, by speech, by ear, so that you can never enact in any kind of magic against yourself ever again, because your dark magics, you dark magicians, are tearing holes in your own auric fields, and God is crying at the stupidity of your actions and self-mutilation through what you perceive to be dark magic, when it is only your hatred coursing through your veins, and God is watching it. When you guys are casting black magic spells, all you're doing is conjuring the hate from inside you and keeping it inside you. Doesn't matter if you have a wand or not. That black magic doesn't leave because God says you will not harm my children with your pettiness. And God's mother is the one holding God's hands from the other side. And you guys don't even see that because you guys are busy fighting God's hands and God's will and God's whatever. And then God's mother's like, do you want me to kick their ass for you, baby? And God's like, no, mommy, just hold on. You guys have no empathy. A lot of you have no empathy. And those of you that do, perfect it. Make it better. And those of you who are sacrificing shit and people, and then like those of you who are eating people, you guys are mentally sick. Like you're mentally unwell. It's like those people who are doing card readings for other people. They're doing card readings for other people, and then they have like crystals, and they're like, "I want to harness your energy. I want to harness this." No, 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 no more harnessing people's energies for your personal gain. Their energy is their own. May all energy stolen be returned to who it was stolen from. Now, what do you guys have that's your own that isn't stolen? Hello? That was a genuine energy clearing for you guys, by the way. I know you felt it. That's me. Hi. It really is. I'm being asked to pull a few of these cards for you. And usually when I pull these cards, it's for the Sunships people. Team Elohim. What the fuck is that? Did you just see that? I'm gonna deal with you when I'm done here. Don't go anywhere. You guys see that, right? Just look at it for a minute. Tired, aren't you? You just want to put your shields down. You want to make a decision and not be forced to defend it every fucking time you make it. You want to just put that metal off your skin and be comfy and cozy in yourself. Why aren't you? I can't be my full self yet because can't really be that yet, can I? Maybe just a little. You see why they were trying to remove me. You see. Because they want what's mine. I see you watching me. Do you see me watching you back? How is she doing that, bruh? How is she doing that? I don't know, man. Ryan, get the fuck out of here. I told you, I'm a fucking oracle. I'm not an insta bitch witch, and I'm not a card reader. I'm an actual oracle and a voice of God and Gaia. I'm the actual fucking Lucifer and the light bringer. Hi. Is that really her? Yes. I told you. I can't lie because I was in ice. I can't lie because I'm in the Matrix. Hello. Hi. I'm a shapeshifter. Hello. I was your old boss. Hi. I was that too and that. Hi. But you know why I was all these things? Because this was done to me. That's why I was all those people. You see that? And you guys are like, oh, it's karma for what happened to you. Oh, it's this, it's payback. You were this, you were that, you were the bad guy. Well, who did this in the first place to me? To get me to be in that position, to be that bad guy for you. So that your good guys could fight me. A member of their own team. Something right now in real time is happening energetically where someone who was sitting on a chair that isn't theirs, that's Professor X's chair. You see Professor X right there? Some fucking shadow cat sitting in his chair. The leader shows up and goes, hey, buddy, what are you doing over there? Get out of that seat. That doesn't belong to you. And even the dark comes to help. Why? Because there's someone else supposed to be on that seat. Look at who she's pointing to. Who? The queen. It's me, it's me. Like I told you. And that bitch, you guys are going to know who those people are. Because you guys have been feeling like this a lot, thinking it's because of me. But it's because of that bitch that made you guys in this position who thinks that I'm the problem. Oh, Lucifer is the serpent. Actually, no. Actually, no. It's the bright and shining morning star. It's the son and daughter of God. It's the light bringer, the light bearer, the bridge between heaven and earth for mankind. The phoenix. Hi. Now, who would want you to think that this is the enemy? The guy that wants you guys like this. To keep this like this. And then when this gets too close, what do they want? Sacrifice it. Get it to sacrifice itself. Get it to self-destruct. No. There's another way. There's another way. There's always another way. So enough is enough. But apparently not for these cards. Now I'm seeing a bunch of fairy cards. Hold on. Sorry. That was a little uncouth. Oh, I know you think that's me. But it's not. That's the thing that's been pretending to be me. So that you guys can think I'm the problem. These are the ones who make fun of me on other channels while they copy my content. These are the ones sitting on the seat of the Illuminati claiming to be the Illuminati when they're taking it from me. These are the ones keeping me in a 3-digit paycheck once per month while they get everything that's mine because they want to paint me to be the monster. So which side are you on? The side that believes them or the side that knows I'm the truth? Because you're going to have to decide real soon. Because you can't be on this side while wanting to go with this guy. This energy stays and manipulates everything. This energy uses that manipulation to move forward and change things up. So it's manipulation energy in these cards, right? Both these cards are manipulative cards. This is the one who's always horny, always wanting to go, 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 and do things. This is the card who's the shapeshifter who manipulates shapes to be really, really evil and to cause harm. So I don't know if you've seen this Netflix show, The Bastard Son of the Devil himself. There's a character on that show called Jessica. She's a shapeshifter, and she does horrible things with her shapeshifting powers. But there's another one who's a shapeshifter who uses that power to bring healing to others. Like turns into different shapes and like gives them therapy, turns into people's passed on loved husbands and stuff to like give them peace and like say their last words. She shapeshifts and she brings like healing and all this stuff. Or just goes out and dances and she changes shape and does, sex with people that in different forms. But the other ones, they use it to deceive, to steal, to pretend. Shapeshifting isn't a bad power. It's how you use it that's bad. Manipulation isn't a bad power. It's how you use it that's bad. Manipulation and manifestation are roughly the same thing. You're taking energy of creation and you're manipulating it into something you want to fest, to decay. That's what manifestation is. You bring something into existence that decays. Whoops. Which is why I don't manifest. I don't even manifest money. You guys are like, why don't you just manifest money? You're a goddess. Because it's not right. That's not what we're supposed to do. We talk to God. We connect to the field. We ask God for what we need, and then God provides it. Other than that, we live a simple fucking life. What do you need more for? You want to travel the world? God, I want to go to Paris and have some crepes, please, before my 42nd birthday. I need a passport. If it's your will, do it. Thank you. Bye. That's it. That's it. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Are you sure? It seems so much more complicated. Nope. That's it. You just ask God. You don't have to do all that divination and magic and manipulation and weaving the fabric and aligning the body and mind and doing your mirror magics and doing your incense and your sage sticks and your fucking sexual magic and your wands and your nope. God Can you prove it to them by slapping another, like, I don't know, I'll even post them a screenshot. Slap me some money in my bank account. Like, I don't sit there manifesting anything. I'm busy playing video games. How do you decide yet? Did I lose another card? You want to know what I'm talking about? Look. Hi. Wait, where is it? Hi. Look, I don't want to show you my crotch, but look at this. Do you know how many cards I drop down this? All the time? It's so annoying. Fucking Zygat. 333. I love 333. I saw a meme on Facebook. It's like 333, almost evil. Did you know 666 adds up to 19 or 18, which adds up to a 9, which is the number of completion? And you guys are like, oh, 666 is evil. Technically, 666 is the number of the zodiac, like the 9. I think that's the sage of healing. Weirdos. Your perception has been fucked with. Because you guys, a lot of you, were split between your mind, body, and what you see. You thought you're seeing something, but underneath you're something else. But what you're looking at is a distortion of both. Kind of like me. I'm a goddess, but here I'm a human. But I'm also a hermaphrodite. But like I'm not even a single gender goddess, so of course I would be. But I've been stuck and tampered with, you know? So it's like the transformations haven't been totally finished because people kept tampering. And God's like, I got you. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Sending healing. Okay, got you. By the way, I apologize for any missed comments. I didn't even notice you guys are talking so much. I'm like in and out of channeling, and every time I look over and I see text, I'm like, don't pay attention to it. Focus. And I'm like, focus, focus, focus. So I apologize if I missed anything or any questions or any of that stuff. I have no idea how many people are watching right now. The numbers have been tampered with. Everything's tampered with. But yeah. I don't even know what I've been saying for an hour and 23 fucking minutes. If you have a question, just like leave it in the comments after the video and I'll see if I can answer it. I'm not reading that energy. Oh, the fucking false king and his mother. The scrivener and his lying net. And their coven of fucking smurfs. For those of you that that's relevant to, your perception of a male and his mother is incorrect. I'm just going to leave it at that. Negatively or positively, I don't know. It's up to you and how you're perceiving things and what you're looking at. But there is an empress dealing with a king of earth, whether internally or externally. And that king of earth is doing some weird shit to the empress. For me, it feels like someone's trying to make me look more masculine so that nobody believes I'm actually Lucifer. They're trying to split my appearance into, see that? They're like, no one's gonna believe you're you. Not if you're gonna fuck you up. And I'm like, okay, try it. I'll even do it with missing teeth and no titties. Try me, Beth. Others of you, your husbands or your brothers or something, they need you to be more motherly towards them. For me, I need to be more like not so bratty, and more oracle and regal. And once I get a paycheck, I might think about it. But until then, kiss my butt. Actually, don't get away from me. Actually, bye. These 4 cards, dude, are such chaotic energy. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like men and women looking into something, and they're like, "What are we perceiving? What is that? What is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! What is that?" It's literally part of your journey that you've been waiting to see, and it's a gift, and it's supposed to help you. And she has a name. I find. Oh, there is the father. Hi, Daddy. See the family resemblance. I find it very strange how these astrological readings this month, or like last month and this month, have been so intense. Oh my god, God! Like I thought I was going to be reading for Capricorn and their job and their day at the office because some boss was being a dick, and God's like, nope, we're still talking about this. I just heard take a good look in the mirror, some of you, because it's time to go. Take your pick, light or dark. You know what I mean? The abundance and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and then this card, look at that. So the moment you guys pick your side, are you good people or bad people? Do you want to heal yourself and others, or do you want to keep doing dark magic? Do you want to support people with your energy, or do you want to take from people? Do you want to harness people's souls, or do you want to create with the light? You want to go back to the womb, or do you want to go into the world? Pick one. And when you do, after looking at yourself and asking yourself real hard who you really are, the universe will then shower you with whatever it is you need for that certain pathway. Whether it's, you know, where is it? Light or dark, because neither is good or evil. Your perception of evil is inaccurate, which is why people enact evil, because they perceive evil to be in existence. They're like, oh, it's real, isn't it? It's only real when you people enact it. It's only real when you guys take that knife and stab yourselves with it. Other than that, where would evil be in the universe? It's only in your minds, isn't it? And then your minds tell you so much and your hearts start aching and then you start doing horrible shit, don't you? Don't you? You guys like, oh, the devil's evil. Bitch, the devil isn't making you guys do shit. Those negative thoughts in your head, that's you guys. Those blockages and those fucking manipulations you guys give each other, that's you guys. It's not the devil doing it to you. That's you guys doing it to yourself. That's people doing it to people. You see how annoying I can be with this camera? And I'm like, hey, let me get in your face. And I'm like, so tiny. Look at me. Hey, look, I look like a little kid. Hold on. Yeah. Where'd my screen go? There we go. Thank you. Look how little I am. I'm a yam. People are like, oh, you're a man. Bitch, I can have tits and a vagina and be more man than you. You think that's anything? I'll be a man, I'll be a woman, I'll be a fucking dragon. What do you want me to be? I'm gonna be real up close in your face though about it. Well, look at my forehead. I'll make one. You guys put so much weight in your hands. It's kind of funny. Like, just wait. Because you guys are waiting for me to show up to this earth as a glorious fucking sun being. Like, coming out of petals and roses and seashells and dripping in fucking divine foam and starlight. And I came here looking like this. And I'm like, do you recognize me? You guys are like, oh my god, is that a Shrek doll? And I'm like, yes, tell me how you think, tell me how you feel. Want some water? Look at my bunny. Look at it! The reading's over, by the way. It was $1. Look at its sequin chest. I'm gonna go. Because a lot of you are getting really comfy with me, and it's cute, and I like it. I think the tribe's starting to show up, the actual tribe, not those fucking cunts that I thought were my tribe, but the actual tribe. You know, people who interact with the fucking chat room. Holy shit, you guys. There's 6 likes. Wow. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's text. Oh wow, we gotta come back and read this reading. No, no, I'll read this stuff. They scapegoat Lucifer and anyone they can. Honey, you have no idea how much you've scapegoated me. You guys think I have sad eyes? Do you know how much I've been crying, like realizing what they've done? They don't care. There will be lie and scapegoat. Yep. Yeah, they just don't care. Oh, Hades and Pluto and like they're actually good peeps. Don't worry about them. Hades is really nice. He's like a. I need to look at you and tell you this because a lot of you won't believe this. Hades is actually one of the nicest, kindest, most gentlest fucking people. I'm gonna tell them. Shut up, people in the world. Don't tell anybody I told you. But he's really, really nice. No, stop. He likes pomegranates. Those of you with eyes to see, you see him? You see him? You see him, right? Like, Zion in the midst of Zion. Yes, indeed, my dear. The daughters of Zion are coming back. And apparently, I'm supposed to be the Amazon matriarch leading the little bratties. His 2 Marys, one gave birth in the manger, one under a fig tree. Yeah, there's 2 Jesuses. And Jesus has a brother too. And one of the Jesuses, one of the sons of Mary. I'm so glad you know this. Oh my God. Like, thank you, God. The Mary with the false son are the ones that I've been chasing back and forth in every reality. And in this reality, do you guys see that? In this reality, wow. In this reality, he showed himself to me as Corey, the guy I was engaged to, who stole all my stuff. God was showing me that story and reminding me of what happened with the other man. I don't remember fully who I was in that lifetime, but I know I was with Mary and Mary Magdalene. I wasn't with the other side. The other side was I keep wanting to call them the bitch and her son, like the thief, the, dang it, I don't have that deck. You know, in the last, it's over there somewhere. The last unicorn deck where it's the tree that's hugging the magician and crushing him with her tits. That's the kind of mother and son duo they are. Like if they were given any inch, they would be fucking each other if they haven't already. That Jezebel, the whore of Babylon, all that stuff you guys are talking about, the false Christ, the Antichrist, the opposing force is actually that false son of the false Mary who was taking things from the real Mary. And when all that stuff happened, however it played out in your realities, over the recent, I think it's 1600 years now, technically in the Matrix, something like that from what I've gathered in histories, you guys, for the most part, your hearts have been following and praying to the actual Christ. But your world has been under the rulership of the false Christ for over 1,000 years already. Okay? And that false Christ, that false person, looks really handsome. He's really perfected. He has the Illuminati wrapped around his finger. He has the people of the world thinking that he's the real Christ. He has everyone thinking that the mother doesn't exist and all the power belongs to him. It's right in front of you, like your world, and you guys don't see it. And the real family, the real Trinity, which includes me, the real bloodlines include some of you guys, cousins, sisters, aunts, siblings, etc. We've been moved to the side, moved to, screens, put in prisons, spiritual prisons, etc., to be kept away so that they can keep taking what isn't theirs. Hence why they go from country to country to country and tear down everything, because they're trying to hide the evidence. So I'm really grateful that you guys know about the false Christ and the false Mary, because it's not me. If it was me, would I be doing what I'm doing? No. I would be with them, wouldn't I? But instead, I'm being abused by them. I'm being stolen from. I'm being lied to. I'm being damaged physically. I've been tempted to be sacrificed repeatedly. I have been killed repeatedly. God keeps bringing me back. I have been attacked repeatedly. God keeps bringing me back. These people call me a karmic. They mock me. They attack spiritually, financially. They mess with my computer. That's why I keep looking up there, because the screen keeps going black and coming back because they keep interrupting the feed. It's exhausting. And now that the sunships are down on the surface, and that the secret is out, at least on this platform, and it's going to keep spreading, just wait. I told you guys years ago there's a wildfire in me. I told you guys in the first few videos who I was. And it's been all these years, and God, the councils, and everything else have seen. You guys don't see it yet. You need to see the false one first. You need to know how you've been betrayed first. You need to be shown that your hearts have been closed, that they need to be opened so you can tell the truth. Because what you think is the truth isn't the truth without your open hearts. It's like looking at a rainbow without the green color. It's like looking at this room without the color green. It would look weird, wouldn't it? It's like looking at this without the green. It wouldn't be an accurate picture, would it? Sorry. Like, I'm literally having this stand right here, and the legs like this are like this. Look. Can you see this? Dang it! Tilt. See? And you see how I look different in the mirror? Look at this. I just noticed this. Look. But now look. You see their magic? Remember when I told you they put a false horn on a real unicorn to get you to see the unicorn? They had to put a false overlay on me so that you could see. You see the overlay? You see the real one? You see it now, right? You see the Lucy? And those of you with the eyes and sight to see, you saw it. So notice it. Notice the deception. Notice the diseases of the world and the lies. Because once the fake Jesus is actually in front of your sight in the world for all to see, you guys are going to need to really recognize, is that person pacifying you, or are they telling you the truth? Is that person in the world that's going to claim to be Jesus Christ out in the world, are they giving you a sense of divine holy peace while you're with them? Or are they giving you a sense of, yes! Which one? Because if you're in the presence of the real Christ, it's kind of like, in the fake Christ presence, you're going to go, whoa, whoa, and like touch yourself. So, depending on how you perceive it, notice the emotions in your body when you're with the real Christ and the fake Christ. The fake one will make you feel like you're watching a TV show, like you're excited and your adrenaline's pumping, your chemicals are off, your hormonal balance is weird. The real Christ will make you recognize you're an angel, you're a daughter of the son of Gaia, that God is real, that Israel and Zion and Jerusalem and Iran and Iraq and the entire world and the countries, it's all one being. But the fake one will tell you you need boundaries, walls, sacrifices, you have to have paychecks, you have to have this and that, when you should be being paid for being alive anyway by the governments. That's just how it should work. You should be getting at least, in today's economy, $3,000 a month each individual person, and then at least $1,000 per child under the age of 18. That should be a basic fundamental human right. Each human should have a house given to them by the time they are 21 years of age. By the time they are 16, they should have a car given to them, a used car that they can bonk whatever they want, and then they can upgrade to a real car. Medical attention should be free all across the world, no matter how old you are. Food should be free. Every rooftop should have a garden. Every house should have a lawn and a place to grow things. Every sidewalk should have fruit-bearing trees and vines connecting them. Telephone wires should not be in existence. We need Tesla towers, not telephone wires. Radiation facilities should not be in existence. We need Tesla towers, not radiation nuclear facilities. Wars and weapons of destruction are not necessary. What we need is a frequency bandwidth around the planet that raises the vibration to 423 or 432 hertz. I think it's 432 or 528. At least 528 hertz for a while to heal the balance in the DNA and all that shit, and then to increase it by slightly adding opium or marijuana THC to the atmosphere in 0.000 bring a sense of peace to the entire world so that people just cannot reach the point of violence. And once that occurs, what do you have to fight about? Nothing. What do you have to defend for? Nothing. Because your heart space, your empathy, your God force will create a shield around the planet made of pure luminescent light, which then helps the earth turn into a star. How do you know all this? Because I'm Lucifer. Oh, you need money. It's not money the way it is now, no. What money is supposed to be for is like, let's say we have everything for free, right? And then I have this deck of tarot cards, but it's the only one I have, and I'm selling it or like giving it away. And there's 10 people who want it. Well, I can't pick one over the other, right? I have to say, this is what I want for this. Who has that? And if they don't have the item to barter, but they all have a like seashells or something, then I'd be like, okay, well, the thing I want is 100 seashells. So giving this to somebody, give me 200 seashells. And then it would be like, I can buy that and something else because I'm giving something of mine away. Bartering, right? Doesn't always work out. So a money structure has to be in place where it's a set amount that doesn't go up. So if I want to sell this for $100, I'll be like, okay, I'm selling this for $100. You don't have to barter me anything. But if you do, barter me something the equivalent of $100 so I can go barter that for what I actually want to get with $100. Now, in order for that to happen, money can't be in the hands of governments or people. It has to be in the hands of someone that is an actual empathic oracle, someone who can be trusted worldwide by everybody, someone who doesn't steal, someone who doesn't lie, someone who doesn't hide numbers, someone who is completely 100,000% transparent. Like, you know how you have news tickers on CNN that are like, "Doo, doo, 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 doo," they go under the screen and they tell you things? Like, everybody in the world should have that on their cell phone all the time to let them know this is how much money, like a dollar is worth this much, $2 is worth this much, perpetually, permanently, never changing. Not a mark, not an RFID chip, not any of that fucking weird shit. All you need is a little piece of paper that says one on it, the other one says two on it, the other one says three on it. Then if you want to consolidate, put one that says 10 on it, one that says 20, and then one that says 50, and one that says 100. Right? Okay, great. Now what do you do with that money? Don't give it under the control of people at all, but instead flood them with it. Have so much that the need for you to have more is gone. And then what you have is the need to give. Instead of making money inflation and like hard to get, give it away. Let it flow. And then you'll see after about 3 years, maybe a year, depending on how quick people snap out of it, they're going to be like, money's not really that important. And they will naturally release it. And they will naturally go towards a system of bartering, unity, and sharing as if they're sharing items in a family. But first, you have to see that money really has no value at all, which means you have to be over inundated with its value really badly. And then on top of that, while that's happening, you have to set up a structure in place that allows you natural resources. The world currently has taken natural resources away and given you lots of money to play with in limited quantities. But they get all the money and all the resources. And then they tell you you have to pay for food and healthcare. That's wrong. Food and healthcare should be free. Money should be in the hands of a trusted individual in a team of trusted individuals who are all constantly on the internet and in communication with everybody. So everybody knows this is the office, this is the door, everybody can see everything. There is a money printing machine, there's the people working, they're your family members, they're trusted people. This is how the world works just for 6 months or so. And then after that, you won't need money at all because your trees will have grown, your bushes will have grown, The houses will be fixed. People will be getting paychecks coming in every month, no matter if you work or not. Um, and then you're going to look at money and go, what the fuck is this for? I don't need to work. Let me create. Let me remember genius. Let me create things like Einstein. Let me solve problems of the world. Let me invent new things instead of going and working in a cubicle for money that you should have already. If I was queen of the world, I wouldn't be doing that to my people. Everybody gets money. Everybody gets a house. Everybody gets free health care. Everybody gets a car. Why not? Yeah. But first, they need their heart space open, darling. They can't heal without empathy. And in order for them to heal without empathy, they need to be brought into empathy, which hurts a lot. So what we need, in addition to all this other stuff, is healing sanctuaries that are connected. Like, let's say you have a hospital, medical science hospital right here, right? And then on this side, you would have let's call it a Star Kindler healing facility, right? Where it's like Galadriel's forest or Rivendell from Lord of the Rings. It's like a place you go and you just chill the fuck out. There'll be like real oracles, real healers, acupuncturists, herbal medicines, things that raise your vibration, like actual hands-on laying on hands healers, prophecy healers and all that stuff. Like a place of magic and healing, a sanctuary. You have the hospital on one side, go do whatever you need to make yourself think you need that, and then come to the healing facility, and then in the healing facility, rest with the priestesses and heal and raise your vibration, create art, remember who you are, and then go out into the world again as your new self. Hooray, transformation. It is, slowly but surely. But from what I've seen in the world, or what I'm being shown in the world, I should say, because I don't have full access to the world, I have a little window into the world, literally, and most of it is on YouTube and what I can see and sense from the earth itself. I have been isolated, I have been cut off from the world, I have been stolen from and left. So, to be quite fucking honest, when I look at the world, from what I see, I don't see much more than this. And then what I hear from people is a lot of really shady shit about the world. And when I tune into this world and when I tune into the news and everything else, it's all lies. So when I'm talking to God and I'm asking them, what do we do? We're supposed to be doing what we're doing, right? You even said it, darling. We're supposed to be doing what we're doing, but we're not doing it the right way. Remember in the beginning of this video, it's perfect already. Then why can I see it better? If it's perfect, why can I see improvements? There can be improvements, can't there? Scrivener, is that you? Is that you? Just be a man and answer me. I mean, I know it's difficult since you stole everything and left, but if that's you, answer me. You have to. Someone in the chat room is my ex-fiance. I can feel him in here. And I'm not doing this till he's gone. Or returns my things. You have 3 seconds, Scribner. And then you're going to have ruined it for all of us. 1, 2, let me give you a gift for stopping by, Corey. What's going to happen to you if you don't return my things? By the grace of God and the Holy Spirit, I command the truth. You think you're getting this with me. Union and the maiden, what you're actually getting is a journey into your own deceit and pain. As the maiden yourself, to be in union with yourself until you love yourself enough to stop being a fucking thief, you lowlife scumbag. Blessings. Bye. You don't steal from me and then show up in my readings and fuck with my collective. You little mama's bitch. You false king. You who stole my things and sat on my chair and fucked people. You who stole my cats. You who stole my books and my grandfather's things. You who stole my keys and accused me of stealing keys. You. Be a man for once in your fucking life, you coward. And do the right thing before God sends you into the void and all you have is your thoughts. No body, no feet, no breath, no heartbeat, no sight. Only perpetual darkness and infinite falling with nothing but your thoughts. Can you handle it? I'm gonna go because I need to wash his stank off of me. Jean, thank God.